So, about last night. I'm going to start with the good part.
If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives. The summer.
So Ari and I went last night to Kona Cafe. I had set a very low bar for Kona Cafe. I am sitting here a little stunned. I did not expect this from Kona. I did not expect this at all. I've usually only eaten there for breakfast, their Tonka toast, you know. And I really wasn't expecting much from Kona. That was one of the best meal experiences of my life. Seriously, in the top 5. I was blown away by the food, by the color of the presentation of the food, the taste, the color, everything. I mean, number one best meal that I've ever had was in Paris at Waltz, which is the restaurant above Main Street. And Kevin and I sat there for hours and had the wine compliments and, you know, a 3-course meal. And we looked out, we got a window seat, so we looked out over Main Street. We saw the Christmas parade going by. It snowed lightly. So, I mean, there was a lot that went into that. It wasn't just the food. It was just brilliant. My number 2 dining experience, same thing, a lot went into it. It was at California Grill, but it was, Amy and I were seated in the wine room. That's the, well, I think it's called the Mary Blair room now. But anyway, it's the small room at the back. It looks out kind of over Epcot, not where everybody wants to look. But our waiter was amazing. He paired wines for us. We were there for a fireworks reservation, so, you know, he helped us get out to the lesser crowded balcony. You know, a meal was stalled for while we all went out to watch fireworks. It was another very long meal, very leisurely meal. It was at Christmas time, so it was decorated up beautifully. And that meal stands out big. Last night, Kona, there wasn't anything particularly special going on. I think we talked to our waitress like maybe 3 times. You know, so it wasn't the ambiance or the service. It was, honestly, it was just the food. And I left the restaurant feeling so good about my choices. I felt nourished, which is, you know, the thing I'm going for right now. That meal was just amazing. I'm going to put together a full review for the Disney Channel sometime this week. But it was incredible. I'm going to give you a little mini review later in the video. That was supposed to be the kickoff to the 30 videos in 30 days. And Ari and I were ready to go. We were like, yes! And we had Chef Mickey's for tonight. And then at 1 o'clock this morning, there was gunfire in our parking lot. I can't say I've ever experienced that in my life. I get it, very blessed, but I've never. I was lying in bed. I was actually watching a Kyle Palo video, which I don't do very often, and all of a sudden, gunfire. And when I heard it, I was like, oh my God, crap, that's actually gunfire. Because you know how you hear sounds all the time and you're like, oh, it sounded like guns going off. Well, given that I've never heard a gun in my whole life, you know, I went along with all of that. No. Gunfire is different. It's just different enough so that you know it's gunfire. And then I hear Amy from the other room, everybody get down on the floor. Get away from the windows. We had about, you know, a half hour of panic until the police all arrived. And then we had about 4 hours of coming down from that. My kids, they're adult kids, but they live with me. You probably know that. My oldest, his anxiety just went through the roof. I told him to go take a nice warm shower, try to breathe. You know, it wasn't our best night. Let's just put it that way. And then, my niece Lila and Amy and I we stood out on the balcony until like almost 5 a.m, because you would think if somebody shoots up your residence, you should be able to get the information of what happened, what's going on. You know, all the neighbors are out on the lawn, everybody's, and you don't want to be nosy, but at the same time, there was gunfire outside our apartment, so. And I mean, you have to understand, I live across the street from Disney, like literally, like it's right there. I can see the castle, we are that close to Disney. And this has always been a great apartment complex. And I don't know where this goes from here. Hopefully nowhere. Hopefully that's it. And we never have anything like this happen again. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, apparently in the gunfire, a car in the parking lot, their gas tank got shot and there was gas coming out of the car. So the hazmat team got called. And the hazmat team is like, they're throwing dirt on all the gasoline. They're checking it came down to like the little drainage area in the middle of the road. So they were here for hours making sure that wasn't going to be, needless to say, it was an experience. We are humans. We are capable of such deep love and compassion and kindness, but we're equally as capable of such darkness and evil and I don't know what you call it when you can just in cold blood kill somebody. I mean, we run the gamut. We're the same beings, and I know part of it is, environment and upbringing. I totally get that. Life circumstances. When I lived in Virginia, I went from one of the better times of my life to the worst time of my life entirely. And it happened because I had 3 miscarriages and was not well, and emotionally was not well. My husband was not well. Our house fell apart. Our life fell apart. We didn't have a good we had no family. We didn't have a good social structure there. So we literally just like imploded in our life. And if anybody had walked into our life at that time, our house was a disgusting mess. We were still the same people. We didn't turn into mean people, but when your environment becomes like that, you're ashamed of it. You don't know how to dig out of it. So you just kind of continue to close down and close down and close down. But then again, at the end of the day, it's not like anybody was going out to shoot anybody. I don't understand it. I'm sorry. I'm totally rambling. I don't understand it. And I like to understand things, and I don't understand this. And I don't want this for people. I don't want this for any people. Homelessness is usually, where my heart goes, because I've been homeless. And that's another thing where it's like, you just kind of end up there, and getting out of it is ridiculously difficult. And with this much money in this country, and that amount of money we spend on all kinds of other things, why can't we house people? I don't even care about people scamming the system. Just give them a place to live. Anyway, sorry, I'm having deep philosophical thoughts. And this is not the direction I intended for this video today, but it is what it is. This is what's happened. I just, right now it's like everybody everywhere is just, we're so divided and we're so against one another. And I try so hard to just be open, and I listen to arguments on both sides of everything. I'm a Libra. I can't not do it. I'm not sitting here going like, oh, I'm such a good person because I listen. I'm a Libra. It's like wired. It's hardwired in. I'm going to look at both sides. I'm going to balance things out. That's what Libras do. But boy, it's hard out there right now. There's so much hate that's so easy to find. And you have to really hunt for the beauty and the love. It's out there too. But I feel like it used to be the other way around, And I get that, we're kind of coming into the last couple of years of the shift. Valentine's Day 2026. And I was talking to my oldest kid last night, and I was talking to him about video games, and I was like, you know how when you're fighting the boss battle at the end of a round or whatever in your video game, and you know, that the boss battle guy, you know, the big villain at the end, he throws, you know, you're fighting him for a while, but when you get into the end where he's almost dead, he throws out everything that he can throw at you to try to kill you before you kill him. And I feel like, and I'm concerned that, and I am thinking that the last couple of years of the shift may end up looking like that. And I don't want that for anybody. We are leaving, and it is dark. It's almost dark. We are headed to Kona Cafe to end our evening at the Polynesian, which is going to be really nice. We have decided to just go to dinner on the nights that Ari works when she comes home. So that's what we're doing. We're headed to the Polynesian. I love the Polynesian. And we're going to try some stuff from Kona. I mean, is there a better end to the day than being at the Polynesian? Really not sure there is. For me, this is my heaven. We have arrived at Disney's Polynesian Resort, and just smelling the air here and being among these waterfalls and the tiki torches makes me so happy. Like, it doesn't matter what else that happened in the day. I'm at the Poly now, and everything is perfect. We're doing something new with Ari when she comes home from work. She works 12-hour shifts as an oncology nurse, in case you're unaware of that. I'm very proud of her. She's so good at her job too. People are always telling the management about her, and the people that she works with love her, and they've been, they recognize her. It's an inside joke. They recognize her often. I'm very proud of my sister. Anyway, she works 12 hours and she comes home pretty dead. So what we're going to do is, on the nights that she works, we will come out for dinner. Either Magic Kingdom, and sometimes Hollywood Studios is open late enough that we can get inside and even just get quick service, something like that. So our plan is to get out of the house and then head back out. We're going to be doing Typhoon Lagoon and Epcot World Showcase for walking, and then when I take Z out with us, we're going to do the other parks as well. We have a whole plan for 30 days. We bought a bunch of stuff like hats and sunblock and sunglasses and water bottles so that we don't die, and I'm excited about it. But right now we're going to go upstairs and check in for our reservation.
pot stickers are not like the pot stickers I've ever tasted before. They are highly addictive and extraordinarily good. This is dangerous. Wow, food just came, and I mean, I hope it tastes good, but it is gorgeous. Look at the colors. Ari and I are just sharing everything, so we'll let you know how it tastes. But wow, is it beautiful. Dinner was off the chain delicious. I am sitting here a little stunned. I did not expect this from Kona. I did not expect this at all. Yep, not as good as Sebastian's. Sebastian's is just moisture. Moisture? Sebastian's is... Moisture? This has more pineapple though. The pineapple is nice. But it's very dense. And honestly, yeah, I liked Sebastian's better. Few thoughts now that dinner's over. That was amazing. I think that I'm realizing that there are other places to eat on the property aside from Ohana. Who knew? I am just blown away by the quality of the food at Kona. It was so delicious. So Ari and I split dinner. We got the quinoa, the roasted red quinoa, and the braised short rib, and we had, you know, half each. I was so satisfied. The vegetables were amazing. The quinoa was amazing. The braised short rib just fell apart. The what was it? A coffee mocha sauce was delicious, and to me did not taste like coffee nor mocha. And it was just incredible. I don't even know what those pot stickers were. Otherworldly. And then of course the bread pudding for dessert, which was my least favorite part. How about you, Ari?
Dessert's always my favorite part, but yeah, I think that the bread pudding was my least favorite actually. I like the short rib, and the quinoa was so amazing. Like, I don't even know. I've never liked quinoa. And the vegetables, you know me, I tried them, I ate them.
You did a decent job with the vegetables.
Baby steps. The caramel sauce was delicious.
So delicious, she's taking some home on her shirt. My emotional baggage was not triggered with this meal at all, but I have some thoughts about it because we had a delicious meal. It was enough food. It wasn't all you care to eat. And I'm not leaving feeling ridiculously stuffed. I could have done without the bread pudding. But all in all, I'm so happy right now with our choices. This was a good solid win. Taking a little bread pudding home to Amy, not the bread pudding that Ari got on her shirt. That bread pudding. Also, we're 12 because we got umbrella drinks and we both brought our little umbrellas home with us. We're 12. Oh, such sadness. We are now leaving the Polynesian the way we entered, with tiki torches and waterfalls. Magic Kingdom is open for another hour, and we had toyed with the idea about hopping over to ride the People Mover, but since this is the first time we're trying this on Ari's work day, and she has to work in the morning, we're just gonna make dinner be enough, and we're gonna head home, and she's gonna go to bed and sleep. People Mover next time, maybe. Have fun at Disney Springs, people! Right, we are headed home, and I'm going to make a video in the morning, and you'll see it tomorrow afternoon, but I'm going to say goodnight to you right now. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the love and the support that you show me, and I hope that you are feeling blessed and seen in your own lives right now. And I will see you on the next video, which should be tomorrow. Good night, Polynesian. See you next time.